leading up to our episode 50, episode 49, Melissa. Yay, we get
Yay
there.
for episode 49.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, read me your cup. Mine is just my green cup.
This is my mother. It says I before E except after C. Get this now, get ready. And always, if 8 beige reindeer leisurely seize an overweight freight of neighbors in their sleigh and begin to neigh. There's a whole thing about the I before E.
Very cool.
So very good. So yes, it's very, very good.
That's the first time I've seen that mug.
Me too. So I'm going to take a picture of. I'm the mug master. I always use pictures like this.
You do. Yes.
But it's a very clever one because I'm a former spelling bee champion and a wordsmith.
You're so sweet.
That's my girl used to always say. So yes, so since I saw you last, as we're leading to our next week will be our 50th, a couple weeks will be our 50th. So we have Thanksgiving coming up. We also I went viral last week.
Ooh, tell me about viral, because that's not my world, so I love to hear about it.
Yeah, you never know what to say. You know what to say, so it's kind of funny. And it's starting to slow down today for the first time.
Okay.
So folks out there, most of you, I'm not going to assume everybody knows what viral means, but most of you know out there, viral means when something takes off in the online world or in the world in general and becomes a big news, a big sensation. And it doesn't happen to everybody. It doesn't. And even Facebook doesn't always happen to them either. They can be famous but not go viral. Like people but I've gone viral now. It's like my 9th time. That was just really weird. I was a little guy from England. So this fandom, Melissa. We have our fans here at Coffee and Conversation Days. Melissa, we have our fans.
Yay!
But there are some bigger fandoms.
Okay, I'm sure.
It's a way bigger fandoms than us in our show. Out there, it's very different. So on General Hospital, that show, General Hospital, which just celebrated the 41st anniversary of Luke and Laura's wedding.
Wow, 41 years.
I know, isn't that crazy? We both remember it. I remember it. I totally remember it. I was there.
Of course, I used to watch it.
Yes, so it's kind of funny. So this fandom for this couple, they're not even a couple on the show yet. They're like star-crossed lovers on the show. Like it's Spencer and Trina.
Okay.
Their fan name is Sprina. They always take 2 names. You got like Brangelina, they take 2 names put together. So Sprina Nation got together and did this whole thing where they hired a plane with their own money, mind you. Hired a plane and made a banner that said, and the actors' names are Nicholas Chavez and Tabiana Ali. So it says, Nicholas and Tabiana, we love you. Fall for Sprina. And it was supposed to go around Prospect Studios where General Hospital was made and fly around for 12 minutes.
Okay.
So they can't come to me. This fan base was like, because I do a General Hospital after show, which is we talk about the shows afterwards. I live in Los Angeles. They're like, well, none of us live there. None of us can get over there. Who's going to film it?
Right.
It's kind of like it's kind of weird. It happens. There's no record of it. Because the actors will be so busy watching it happen. We don't want them to worry about filming it or whatever. We want them to be busy watching it. So I said, I have the day off. I'll go. So then, the day before, I'm talking to Tony Moore, frequent guest of the show, friend of Melissa's.
Yes, love Tony.
Not a friend of mine anymore. No, friend of Melissa's. No, a friend of ours. My chocolate twin, as they call him. He said, let's have lunch because I'm actually going to Prospect Studios is in Los Feliz. So I'm actually he lives in the valley. So we're kind of halfway point from Inglewood. So I said, yeah, let's meet over there. There's a place called Home. It's a great restaurant, Los Feliz, off of Hillhurst. Really nice place. Check it out, folks. Great service, everything. Because Tony is a picky eater, and he's always nice about it, and the staff ends up loving him. I said, I told the girl I would hate his guts. She said, no, I love him. Everybody loves Tony. They love Tony. But our other friend Walker, who's also in the business too, because Tony does Days of Our Lives. I do General Hospital. And our friend Walker just does general pop culture news. He's like, he's one of my good friends. Can we join for lunch? I ask him on the show too. He works for B Scott, which is a pop culture site. And so he said, we'll all meet there. Now, Tony doesn't watch General Hospital. He did some background work on it a few times. He doesn't really watch it. Walker kind of watches it like I do. So we get there, and I think it's some little small thing. So it really was. It was a photographer. They also hired a photographer, which I didn't know. So, but he's there just taking pictures. You know, I'm there. I said, well, I'm gonna document it for James Lott Jr. because then that's gonna bring people to my channel. That's how I think, folks. It's all content. I'll bring them to my channel, and I'll do the whole behind the scenes stuff. I'll do all this stuff. I'm gonna document the whole thing. So I was like, so folks were asking how you did it. This is where I can talk about on this show how I did. I didn't talk about anywhere else. I had my phone. I didn't bring my big camera. I just bring my phone.
Okay.
I just turned it long ways. I said, I'm just going to film all this footage. Now I get home, I'll edit it out and make it whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. I filmed when the actors arrived. When each actor arrived. Tabiana's mom came. So
Oh, how sweet!
It gets even better, Melissa. It gets even better. So and then Nicholas comes. So Tabiana Ali is a young black woman, probably in her 20s. Nicholas Chavez is a young Latino man in his 20s. He just won the Emmy. And yes, his first year out, won an Emmy for a younger leading actor. He's really good. She's really good too. And again, they're star-crossed lovers. Their characters are not together. Yes. And so we're standing there. There's a few of us. And then I guess two other folks come outside of Prospect Studios. I don't know who they are. They don't introduce themselves, but they have phones. So, but they go hi, whatever. So then I'm like, where? It's 1:00. Where's the plane? All of a sudden, you hear that it's. I'll tell you something. It was really exciting. All of a sudden, the plane comes over and there's the banner. And so I'm trying to get the banner, but also want to get their reactions. I'm so glad I did. Their reactions. I mean, I'm in shock that fans came together and did something very old-fashioned. This wasn't an online thing. It started online. That's an old-fashioned thing to do. These young actors, they were, and her mom almost crying like a baby. Like, I'm a crying baby, almost crying again. It's just like just seeing their faces. And Tabiana, I said, Tabiana, your name's not common.
Yes.
So I'm gonna just even then, you get to see your name. How many times you can see your name in a banner? And she's like, "Oh my God, you're right." Because Nicholas had going, "My name's Nicholas." Of course, there's a million Nicholases out there. We started laughing about that. But it was the whole experience. And my video is out there. JHM Spotlight it's out there, and it's doing very well. But I want to tell you, just a fan base came together and did something positive. This was the power of social media gone right.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it was so like, and Tony was there, everybody, and so we're taking pictures and stuff. And it's just like this thing was like, you could not be not happy. Like, it was just like, this was such a momentous moment that I was like, this is very cool. Like, it's something positive for a change. I mean, I don't know if it's going to help the show at all or whatever, but it doesn't matter. It's like these two, I saw that mother.
Yeah.
Was so proud.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Like, my daughter's name is on and it flew around for 12, and literally it flew around for 12 minutes, and all of a sudden it was like, and it was gone. I mean, literally on the dot, it was like, okay, now it's done. Okay, it's 11:12, bye. And it was 1:12, bye, and it went away. We had to laugh on that one. It was like, it's not coming back in like another round. Like, nope, it did it 12 minutes. You paid for that 12 minutes, that's all you get. But it was, so then, so I started doing this whole, I'm a good tease, I've been told. That's another show. I started.
Promise.
We'll talk about that another time. Yes. I started teasing me going there. Well, I filmed stuff, but I didn't show that yet. That's for my show. But I did on Twitter. So I go, okay, I'm leaving my house. So then people were like, oh my God, he's leaving the house. Then I was like, oh my God, I'm a mile away. Everybody like, oh my God, everybody's like, I'm sweating. People like, I'm sweating. I was laughing at the comments later. I'm sweating. I'm like, why are you sweating? I'm the one out there trying to do this. And it was a beautiful day. It was last Thursday. It was a beautiful day in Los Angeles. It was clear as F. It was like you could on a clear day rise and look around you. You can see forever. That's Barbara Streisand.
You're so cute. God, you're so cute today.
I should drink more, my daughter. And so then so I was teasing along the way. So I go, and I made a joke. I go, watch this. I'm going to break the internet. So I've done it before. I posted a picture of me and the lead actor, the actress, Tabiano. People just started all of a sudden. My phone was like ding 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 ding, and then I posted a picture of me and the actor Nicholas. Ding 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 ding. And so then I had one small snippet clip of the banner, like 11 seconds. I said, "Watch this." Ding ding ding. It was just like it just. I mean, it exploded. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. It's going to explode for right now. Then, because James Lott Jr. is a hustler, I wrote on, I know, you know me. I wrote on there, "Hi, I hope you're following me." Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so all in all, Melissa, I was looking at my numbers today. I gained over 200 followers on Twitter just in 3 days.
Wow.
I gained 100 followers on YouTube in just 2 days. I gained, so my video that I went home after all this went down, I went home, put it together that night, and put it out. It's almost at 1,000 views already.
Wow.
But here's the thing. So I'm thinking, okay, that's cute. But no. This part went viral. People are dinging me. I'm looking at some of the, because me and Tony and I'm kind of glad we did this. That all went down. Before I went home to put the video together, we went to lunch. We went to lunch. So it's the three fellas, and we're laughing and talking and having a great lunch at home. Me, Walker, and Tony. So it took a couple of hours. So it's good. We kind of slowed down. We called each other like who's doing what and what's going on. I'm like the Godfather. I told me, oh, you can do it. You can do it. The whole thing. I'm the oldest one. And then, so it's like so notifications are happening, but I'm not really paying attention because we're paying attention.
Okay. Sure.
Well, after our lunch, we look at our phones. Walker's phone's blowing up. Tony, because they're in some of the videos with me. I see Tony Moore. I see Walker. Well, I'm the one who went super viral because I did the videos. So suddenly people are like, James, you're on the General Hospital ABC Disney main page.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, I am. And I forgot there were a couple of, so I guess those people who came out earlier were from General Hospital.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
They're taking pictures. Yeah, now it makes sense. So now they're taking pictures of video. So they put up fast. And it was a picture of me and Walker with the lead stars and some videos. So then all of a sudden it was like, that's James Lott Jr. And why is that James Lott Jr.? Who's that dude? Who is he? I mean, and literally my phone, my computer, I couldn't, I was there, literally I was everywhere. And then people were like, I've known James for a long time. He's a great guy. Follow him. They're doing the work for me. And it's like promoting me. And I'm like, then then the photographer took 2 pictures of me. I forgot he was testing the lighting. They're really good of me, actually. I was like, but they got posted. And I'm like, where do these pictures come from? Like, oh my gosh, he was testing the lighting. But they came out really good, actually. But he had posted them. So I went viral that way. So like everyone's like, even my friends and family were like, I think I just saw you on the news. And I was like, because it got around and there was no news because there's no news cameras there, nothing. So I'm like, that'll be like a little self-contained thing. But it grew and grew. And I became, I was on every soap magazine website. James Lott Jr., James Lott Jr. The Sprina fans, we love you, James. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm following you now. You're a great dude. Also, it's the last, and so that was going on also during this weekend. So still going on. I have my daughter in town trying to focus on her. My phone is just blowing up, and you're like, you're in this magazine, you're in this newspaper, you're in this. I'm like,
You're just like, okay.
As long as it brings business to me, I'm like, that's all I count. So it was a very
great.
So going viral is a very interesting thing because literally your life can change just an instant. And it's weird because now you're open up to a lot of people who don't, I mean, we put the show out, anybody can watch it, right? Only a certain amount of eyes get to it just because the way the circles are. When you go viral, then all of a sudden you're on someone else's page. You're all of their people can see you. And you're on this page, all of their people can see you. And I've been in business, it'll be 15 years. No, 16 years next week. next month. And I'm like, I don't know who knows me, who doesn't know me. I'm pretty kind of well known, but I'm also not, everybody in the world does not know me. So it's funny to find people who are fine. Now I just found you. Oh my God, we love you. Your energy. So it's crazy. It's been the craziest. And I've been there before, but it's like it's you never know what's gonna come, you know what's gonna happen, you just never know. You know. That was my viral moment since I talked to you last.
Congratulations. That's very exciting. Even though I don't really understand it, I get it. I get the viral nature. Um, so I think that that's really great. And anything that benefits you makes me happy. So,
Thank you. Yes.
yay.
As we give thanks, I can segue into as we give
As we
thanks.
give thanks, that's right.
Because it's
What do you give
Thanksgiving.
thanks for, James, in your life since next week is Thanksgiving? Actually, this week,
It's this
Thursday.
weekend.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, what am I
I know.
saying?
I know. I'm thankful for my brain because there were some years there was a little much. I'm glad it's still working, and I'm glad. I'm thankful for God. I'm thankful for my brain. I'm thankful for being able to make decisions because I know that I'm dealing with somebody in my life who can't.
Oh,
It's very hard
I know, yeah.
when your brain goes. You and I are very much thinkers, and we're very much like to be in charge, take care of business, and have our faculties. So that's really
Yeah.
tough. And also our generation, Gen X, we're just very like just take charge
Mhm.
generation. So I'm learning to be thankful for that actually, that I can still think clearly. I don't make decisions all the time, but I do think clearly most of it. But I can actually, in all seriousness, I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my friends, my family, of course, all that. But I want to mention my brain the most because I'm seeing how the last few years I've had many people who had Alzheimer's, dementia, or just foggy brain, or just things that are just going on that's just not they can't think clearly
Yeah.
enough. And I know it's frustrating for some people. It's frustrating for folks around you who can't or try to help you out. So I'm like, at least my brain, at least I'm of most sound mind. I'm a sound body, but sound mind, I'm good. I'm of
That's
sound
right.
mind and kind of body.
We do joke about our bodies as we age, the
Yes,
aches and pains of everything.
we do. So, but sound mind, that pretty much is good. And I'm
Yes.
thankful. I'm thankful for all the creative things I'm able to come up with because I just think being creative still and being able to learn. I think, which I know you can understand, just that education should never stop till you die.
Never.
It's not stop learning. When you think you know it all, then then why are you here? To me, then why are you here?
Yeah. And I don't believe anybody knows it all. No matter how
Sure.
smart you are and how studied you are,
So
you
some
don't
folks,
know it all.
some folks that they think they know who they are. They know everything. They think they do. I know a few people like that. Probably, I'm sure. Think they know everything. Like, no, you don't. No, you don't. So yeah, and I know for you, I know you have your mom in town, so that's something to be thankful for, of
Yes.
course. So what are you guys doing for what's going on?
Yes, mom is in town for a few weeks. We have such a great time between the shopping and the cooking and just being together. I'm really grateful that she's here with us. And we are, for the very first time in the Himes household, going to smoke our turkey this year. So we
Sounds
in
good.
a
Oh,
a Traeger smoker because it is an investment. Things they're not cheap. But in our world, we do so much barbecuing. For us, it made complete sense. And we love our Traegers. Traeger, thank you so much for being awesome. We love our Traeger smoker. So this year we're going to do a smoked turkey. So I will let you know
yes, how it goes.
how that turns out.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great turkey meal, or it's probably going to be pizza. I don't know.
Who's going to do it? You or Les?
Les is going to smoke the turkey,
Okay.
and mom and I are going to do all the fixings together. So my mom makes the greatest sweet potatoes. Oh my goodness. Um, I always look for the one with the most brown sugar because that's
That sounds good. Sounds good to me. You have me. You have me at potatoes, sweet potatoes.
yeah.
Oh, y'all already
And
know.
then we're going to close the office early on Wednesday. So we go pick the turkey up on Wednesday and we'll do some last minute shopping, get some desserts and stuff. And we have a Thanksgiving brunch. So Les's family, all my stepchildren and grandchildren, they all come over And we do, you know, bagels, cream cheese lox,
Yeah.
mimosa
Of
for
course.
anybody
Very,
who's
very
up for
important.
that. Mom and
Very
I will
important.
be drinking mimosas.
Very important.
Very important. And then we do dinner later that night, which is just going to be the three of us. So, funny story about turkeys.
Okay.
So, James,
Dive turkey. Yeah.
the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've been hearing turkey shortage,
Yes, I heard that
turkey
also. I heard
shortage,
that also.
right?
I heard that
And
also.
I'm like, turkey shortage, please.
Yeah, I know.
Well, let me tell you, I called my butcher.
Oh.
First of all, Friday rolls around last week, and I'm like, I haven't ordered the turkey.
Oh my God. Yes.
So I called and I'm like, I would like a 10-pound turkey. No, sorry, man. We're all sold out. I've got tens and four, I got 12 and 14s, but I don't have any more tens. Okay. So I called the second butcher. I said, I would like a 10-pound turkey. Sorry, man. We are all sold out of turkeys. I don't even have a turkey to sell you. So I call the first butcher. I'm like, can I have that 12 or 14
Yeah.
pound turkey?
Yeah. Oh my
So
God.
there are three people who are going to be eating off a 12. I'm hoping it's a 12 pound. I hope it's not 14 pounds when I get there.
Yeah.
So we're going to make a bigger turkey because dumbass here, and I will declare that for 3 or 4 was hearing turkey shortage. And I was like, nah, that's not really
Yeah.
happening.
Like, yeah. Yeah.
It happened. And so I'm getting a much bigger turkey than we need. But you know, turkey sandwiches,
Turkey
you know,
stew.
it's all good.
Turkey stew. Turkey, 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 turkey.
Turkey for the next week.
Yes.
So yes.
Wow, that's crazy. Actually that's really crazy though. That's
Yeah. And you know, because it's so funny because you hear things and you're like, nah.
right. Because I remember hearing about the avocado shortage. And apparently that's true. Apparently, because the avocados that I've seen are not that good. And then
You're right.
there was something else. There was another shortage of something. And I was like, yeah, they got plenty of that. Come on. And there's none. And it was like the
Well,
rest.
lettuce. That's funny. I went to a local grocery store and they had no iceberg lettuce still. And so, like, I'll go to the grocery store, various different grocery stores in my neck of the woods, Northwest San Fernando Valley, and it's hit and miss. They either have like a bunch of iceberg lettuce or they have none. And if they have the none category, it's like you turn it over and you look at the heart of the lettuce and you're like, no. It's all like brown.
Yeah, you're
It's
like,
already
yeah,
started to wilt.
yeah, yeah.
So that's still an issue. It's trying to get ahead of iceberg lettuce.
So there. Wow, that's interesting. So there's low. See, I don't eat turkey, so I mean, I have it, but I'm not gonna get it. I do game hens for my traditional game
Oh,
hens. I always do them every year. My fans and family and friends know James and the game hens. That's what I do every
do you
year.
stuff them?
No,
Okay.
I make them all separate, and so everybody gets their own little turkeys. It's like their own little thing. But I
They
make all the
are.
and stuff. But then there's some years I throw them in a crock pot and just like put some potato stuff in there and just cook them that way. So anyway, the game hens are just what I do, and they're getting more expensive. That's not for me. So I'm trying to usually come in packs of two. So I'm trying to figure out. So I got my daughter actually brought me a game hen last week. She had one.
Oh.
It was frozen. It was so like, hi. She goes, here's your game hen. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. But no, it's fine. So we fine. But yeah, I want fried turkey is what I want. And I'll try to find a place this week. If anybody's doing fried turkey, maybe get a couple of slices of fried. I love fried turkey. So smoked turkey sounds good to me. Friday. I don't care for the traditional turkey in the oven. It's okay. There's nothing for me. But I like the idea of the smoked and other type of turkey.
Yeah, well, we'll let you know. We're debating on whether to stuff it or not stuff it because Les, who takes this very seriously, so he's done a bunch of research, and we have our go-to smokers.
Yeah.
Meat Church is one of our favorites, just to throw out a little shout out to Meat Church. And so he's been like some butterfly it.
Oh,
Some
okay, okay.
some butterfly it, some cook it whole without it being stuffed, and some cook it whole with it stuffed. So he's still trying to figure out which way he wants to go with it. So
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
The other thing I forgot to do, James,
What you do?
I'm gluten free. I have to be gluten free for my health.
Oh, that's right for
So
you. That's right. Oh yeah.
I have to be gluten free for my health, right? I didn't buy stuffing mix. Do you know how hard it is to find gluten-free stuffing mix?
I've never looked for it before, so I have no idea. Well,
So my husband, my sweet husband, he's like, babe, I think we need to like order from Amazon and try and get you gluten-free stuffing, because he says, I mean, stuffing's really important part of the turkey meal. I'm like, oh my God, you're so right. So last night, 10 o'clock in bed, we ordered gluten-free stuffing, and it will be here tomorrow.
the thing,
So I've just checked out, James, I've checked out this year.
I'm giving you permission. Here's my thing. I'm giving you permission because I thought we had an extra week.
Why did I think that too?
No, I think we all thought that. And it's funny, I'm talking to people like, oh, because when I was like, they're like, yo, so next, I thought I have a whole week of shows. I go, no, next weekend is Thanksgiving weekend. I go, it is?
Yeah.
I go, Black Friday's next Friday. I go, oh, my event's next Friday. Like I totally was like, I didn't promote it heavily. Like I think, well, I have time. So I'm giving you permission because I went through the same thing. It was really weird. Like we all lost a week somehow.
Yeah, I feel like that. I felt like I had more time. Even when Mom came into town, I felt like Thanksgiving I announced just to you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that's right. What am I thinking? This Thursday is Thanksgiving. It's not next week. Just 5 minutes ago, I said that on our show. So I'm still in that mode of, hey, Thanksgiving is this Thursday?
I know.
But I will tell you, I did not forget about the wine.
Okay, good. Now, as I say, plenty of alcohol. My bar is stocked. Like, I'm ready. I was like, oh yeah, the bar is fully, it's fully stocked. Fully stocked. Yeah. I want to show you something about wine.
Oh, fun. Yes.
Okay. So my daughter brought me Sarah Jessica Parker wine. She has a whole thing of wine, rosé.
I did not know that.
With In Vivo, these two dudes in New York. They have a collaboration, and this is rosé. And then she also has the Sauvignon Blanc, and she has one that's called Sevenly, which is like a skinny girl wine. It's this guy, Sarah Jessica Parker. Her wine.
Very cool. I did not know that she broke into wine. You'll have to let me know how it is. I haven't even seen it in the stores.
You get it? I looked it up, and they say it's at Bevmo, Costco. I've never seen it. So I'm gonna go to Bevmo. We're going to Bevmo to try to find the Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc. No. That's actually my favorite white. Sauvignon Blanc.
My favorite white, well, it's a white. It would be Pinot Grigio, my favorite. But Sauvignon Blanc would be my second.
Well, yeah, because Pinot Grigio is like the lightest of the whites, and then Sauvignon Blanc is, and then Chardonnay, and there are grapes in between those two as well. To keep it the simple wine chart, it's Pinot Grigio, Sauvignon Blanc, and Chardonnay.
Well, Pinot Grigio is usually the sweetest I can go. I mean, I can't do Rieslings and those dessert wines.
Well, Rieslings and there's a German Grisius.
Yes, yeah, we're butchering it. Yes,
very sweet.
Yes. Moscato's okay. Some Moscatos are okay. Some.
Well, you know what I really like are if it's light and crisp, the sparkling Moscatos are actually pretty good.
Yeah, Barefoot Bubbly, a sponsor of my show, Breaking Into, here on JLT.
Oh, very nice.
Was my sponsor, was sending me all kinds of peach Moscato bubblies and red Moscatos and green Moscatos. I don't know. I like Moscato. No, I agree. I think sparkly is always a little different anyway. So
sparkly is fun. Sparkly is always fun. So
that's nice. So well, that's good. So we have Thanksgiving coming up, folks, and I went viral, and we're getting towards the end of the year, folks. I can't believe it, and that makes me. I'm James,
and I'm Melissa.
This is Coffee and Conversation with James and Melissa. We're here every Monday, just about. The holiday season, of course, is a little different, so we're not here every single Monday. But we're here for the next few Mondays. Our 50th anniversary is next. Episode is next. Our anniversary. 50th episode is next. Then we're doing a special holiday thing during December. Then we'll be off for a few weeks, and then we'll be back in the beginning of the year. But so you have us listen to all through your holiday season because we have all these episodes, almost 50 of them, sitting there with people, friends of ours, having conversations with us just having conversations, all kinds of things. And they're a lot of fun to listen to. And we appreciate anybody who downloads, listens, watches, views, anything that we're talking about. And please comment. We will comment back. We will. If you have any comments on what we're saying. And someone did write, I saw on our last one, women have rights. That's all he wrote. I saw that comment. I didn't comment on it. Take a look at it. It's really funny because our title said, I don't know if they watched the show or not, but the title was like this, blah blah, and women's rights. And somebody wrote on there, women have rights. So sure, thanks for commenting and watching.
Right.
I guess I don't know. I didn't.
Women do have, just to clarify, women absolutely do have rights. There was the whole women's suffrage movement that kicked everything off for the women. Thank goodness for those who came before us women to give us those rights. I'm really not sure where you're going with that, but this woman absolutely doubles down on women's rights. So
I think we may have talked about some rights we try to take away. I think is what we talked about.
Well, yeah, and that's not good.
And then also, I think I mentioned something about just saying back in the day when women couldn't get credit cards in their own name, things like that. We're just
yeah, but that happened, folks.
It happened.
That was real.
Yeah,
that was very real. So
they'd have your father's name or your husband. I was like, here.
Yeah, no, you're right. And women do have rights now, but we cannot forget history. It's real. History is absolutely real.
And
it happened.
And can repeat itself sometimes. So we don't want that happening either. So but anyway, we're glad you commented though. I saw that comment.
We love the comments.
I just didn't comment back because I don't have to say to that. Everybody, we love you guys. We'll see you next time.